Hey, what is going on, guys? Spear Gaming here. Today we're going to be showing you all of the quest steps required to get your hands on the Deathbringer, the brand new exotic rocket launcher that released with Shadowkeep. We're going to be going over all the tips and tricks and quest steps that will help you guys along the way if you're stuck trying to get your exotic rocket launcher. So if you guys enjoy this video, if it helps at all, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, and let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, you're going to have to beat the Shadowkeep campaign, and once you do, head back to the moon, talk to Eris Morn. She's going to have two things for you. One is going to be the Lunar Spelunker bounty, and also the Memory of Simoda quest item. Both of these are required to move on. Now, the bounty, to complete the lost sectors, you're going to need to do 3 of the 4. The only one you're not going to do is the revelation one. So go through, kill all the bosses, open the chests, and you'll get that bounty completed. If you guys need help finding all these lost sectors, I'll link in the description box below my guide to all the lost sector locations, or leave a box at the top of the screen you can click and it'll take you there now. But once you get through and you beat all 3 lost sectors, you can see you get the bounty to proc. Then you're going to have to go into the 4th lost sector, the revelation one, and that's actually going to be where you get the next quest step. Once you head into the revelation lost sector, over to the right of where the chest is, you're going to see this little tunnel you can jump up to, and at the end of the hall there's going to be this little wall. You can input the firewall data fragments that you just received from the bounty, and once you do this, you're going to open up the door, run inside, and you're actually going to grab the next quest step. There's also a little jade rabbit statue right there. If you happen to have a rice cake, you can go ahead and feed it to him. Alright, so the next step is going to require you to repair the necklace that you just received from that step. In order to do so, you're going to have to kill nightmares with arc ability final blows. The easiest way to do this would be to go to Sorrow's Harbor, and you're going to want to pop your supers on any of these nightmares when they spawn. These smaller nightmares, the thralls or acolytes, are going to give you 2 each, and the big ogres, when you kill them, are going to give you 3. Also remember, there are public events that can spawn in this area, so if you happen to not have your super, you can always leave, go get your super, rally from a flag, and then come back and kill these nightmares. These are definitely going to be the easiest way to get this done, but make sure you're using arc ability kills, and I would strongly suggest using your super, as it's definitely going to be the quickest way. Once you get 20 of these necklace parts, you're going to get the quest step to proc, and you can see that Simoda's necklace has now been repaired, and it's going to tell you to return back to Eris Morn. Now, once you go to Eris Morn, you're going to want to go through the portal that will spawn next to her, and it'll take you through this little cutscene. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Eris, we found something that we believe should be yours.
It's Sai's necklace. I'd recognize her craftsmanship anywhere. She's the one that taught me how to use a knife to carve beads. Perhaps I will take up carving again. Thank you.
Alright, so once you talk to Eris Morn, you're going to open the chest right next to her, and that's actually going to be where you pick up the exotic quest, the Faculties of the Skull. This is going to be in the Circle of Bones on the moon. If you want help finding it, make sure you track the quest from your map, but launch into Sorrow's Harbor, come down to the Hellmouth, and then it's actually going to be underground, the little temple area. And again, if you track it, it's going to help you find it your way through the Hellmouth. Once you go ahead and start up the mission, you're going to need to just go in, kill all the hive, and make sure you don't kill them too quickly. I did this when I was over leveled, and actually ended up killing all the ads way too quickly. I had to cancel the activity and then go back into it. So make sure you let the wizard and the knight, make sure you let them spawn and do their little animation. Don't kill them instantly like I did. But once you get the skull, and once Toland's done talking, you're going to get the next exotic quest step, which is going to require you to go talk to Eris Morn, the Tainted Lullaby. Now, once you talk to Eris Morn, the next quest step that's going to have you do is actually going to be where you have to get the Festering Bone, the Ritualistic Bone, as well as the Bone Collector's Marrow acquired. Now, to get the Festering Bone, you're going to want to go to the Hellmouth, and you want to do any public event should do. If the Fallen ones do not work, let me know in the comment section down below. You might need to make sure it's a Hive public event, but I did the Warsat one, and when we opened the chest at the end, it was perfectly fine. But any public event should do in the Hellmouth area, and once you open the chest, you'll get the Festering Bone. Alright, now for the Ritualistic Bone, you're going to head to the K1 Revelations Lost Sector again and kill the boss that's inside. Once you kill the boss, just loot the chest and you're going to get the Ritualistic Bone. Again, since you guys have already looted the Lost Sector chests before in the quest, they should show up on the director. Just if you need help looking for it, it's in Sorrow's Harbor. But go ahead and open the chest, you'll get the Ritualistic Bone, and now on to the last step, which is going to be the Bone Collector's Marrow. He's going to be in the Anchor of Light. If you're having issues finding him, this is where he spawns. It's going to be across the way from the Trove Guardian in Anchor of Light, and it'll say in the bottom left of the screen whenever he shows up. As you can see, a Bone Collector falls. That means that he's been killed. If it says a Bone Collector wanders, that means he's in the area. So just kill him and you'll get that quest completed. Now the next quest step is going to require you to go into the Scarlet Keep Strike. You can access this from the director. Continue through the Scarlet Keep Strike just like normal until you get to the point where the elevator is going up towards the end of the strike. Instead of going up the elevator, you're going to actually want to hang back, and there's going to be these Shriekers that spawn underneath the elevator. Make sure you kill those, and it's also going to spawn a few extra wizards. Once you kill all the adds down here, you're going to get teleported up to the next floor. You're going to want to do that one more time, and once you get teleported up and join allies, on the last stop before you reach the top is actually going to be where the High Collector spawns. So you can see once we go through, we start killing the Ogre and the other adds in this area. Once we turn to the right, you're actually going to see the High Collector spawn, and that's the wizard that we actually have to kill. So once you kill her, she's going to get the exotic quest to drop, and now you can continue along with the grindy part of this quest. Alright, now for the Symphony of Death portion of this quest, basically you're just going to have to kill a bunch of enemies. Personally, what I did, I started with the higher tier enemies. The bottom one, the Anguished Screams Recorded, that's going to be from killing any bosses. Now, the big Ogre Nightmares in Sorrow's Harbor do count for 10%, so you're going to need to kill 10 of those. The Pain Cries is going to be Majors, and the last one, the top one, is going to be the Miners that you have to kill. Basically, all these kills have to be on the moon, so overall the quickest way to get this done is going to be first attacking the bosses in Sorrow's Harbor, and once you get that completed, go ahead and just farm out public events, as well as right now currently we have the Vex Invasions that happen as well. The Vex Invasions will always happen a couple minutes after a public event in that same area, so if you're farming public events, you might as well do the Vex Invasions as well. These are all going to be really good sources of getting kills when it comes to trying to get the Symphony of Death completed. So once you finally get your last kill on Majors, Miners, or bosses, you're going to get the quest step to proc, and it's going to lead you to the final quest step required to get your hands on the Deathbringer Rocket Launcher. You're going to have to head back to the Circle of Bones. There's going to be one last final quest step you have to do, and you're going to have to defeat a Death Singer. Again, if you have issues finding the Circle of Bones, just track it on the map, and it's going to help you find it. It is under the Hellmouth, but once you go ahead and start this mission, it is going to be a little bit higher difficulty. It's going to be a 920 difficulty mission, so if you are under 920, make sure you level up a bit and maybe go in with some friends to try and help you get this completed. Overall, it's not a bad mission. It's pretty cool. Basically, you're just going through killing the wizards. You have a certain time limit that you have to kill the wizards to be able to move on to the next area. I don't want to spoil too much because it is a pretty cool mission, but basically once you finish the mission at the end, that's actually going to be where you get the exotic quest completed. Once you get the item at the end, you're going to go talk to Eris Morn, and that's actually where she's going to have the exotic rocket launcher for you. So overall, not a bad quest line. It's actually pretty fun. If you do this when you first get it, you're probably going to be under-leveled. But like me, I leveled up quite a bit before heading into this. I was able to solo the last mission relatively easy, not too much worry at all. But that's going to be it from me. That's how you get the Deathbringer Exotic Rocket Launcher. That's all the quest steps. So let me know if this video helped you out at all. If you have any questions or any issues trying to get this, let me know in the comment section. I'll be sure to try and help as many people as I can.